Hey, it's Jacob Dewitty. Today we're going to take one piano sample and flip it in 4 different producer styles. Those producers are going to be Sarah the Instrumentalist, Bad Snacks, Andrew Huang, and then of course myself. This is of course inspired by Andrew Huang's 4 producers 1 sample. Today I'm going to put my own little spin on it. I gave myself a time limit of 1 hour for each style, and my version is going to combine all 3 and my style together. Enjoy the video. Basically we went to splice and we got this sample. So we'll start with Sarah. We did it in an hour, and I'll break down exactly what I did. So not a bad sample to start out with. Alright, so first thing I did, I went ahead and added that to a sampler, and we spliced it up. Then we added that to a MIDI, and this is what we came up with. And then we added some effects. We got some fruity parametric EQ. We're going to do a lot of filtering. Sarah the Instrumentalist likes a lot of filter sweeps. So then we also added some vinyl, some reverb, and then this gross beat, which is a really cool effect that you'll hear later. So this one basically chopped it up like that. So that's going to be a really cool transition effect. So I went ahead and added that. We of course did a bunch of automation, of course with all the filter sweeps and effects. That's the main thing Sarah likes to do. After that I added a simple riser, just rising up. And then we got that drums, some drum sample right there of a real kit. Goes super hard. And just a bunch of different filters. We'll go ahead and play it. So yeah, pretty simple there. And by the end of this, you're going to see how each of these actually build up into my version. So stick to the end, because you're getting little snippets now, and it's going to pay off in the end. Now move on to Bad Snacks. Alright, so now we're in the Bad Snacks style. She likes more of an EDM feel. So first, we put the sample in, of course, same thing. Then we did some gross beat, and this is what we came up with here. So you got a lot more effects. It's not just the piano. Of course, the same little transition, we like that. Bad Snacks likes to think her instrumentation as high, mid, low, mid, and low. So what we've got, of course we've got the drums, still the hard-hitting drums, different versions of that. Then we have some bells for the high. We've got these, I'd say those are kind of like mids, some EDM feel. Got the bells, like I said, and a vibraphone, so that kind of the highs and the mid highs. Also layered with this fairy sparkle. Just a nice little combination there. Then we've got this little arpeggiator that she likes to use. It's not the same, of course, but we got close. We added some effects to that. Basically we went over here, added some reverb, some EQ, basically reverb and EQ on all of these instruments, but here we did a pianomatic. So you can see it's actually going pretty much the layers. Then we have a synth bass here. So yeah, Bad Snacks is definitely really creative, so we had to add a nice little synth bass instead of just keeping a mono bass. And this is the final product. Enjoy. Some little things that he likes to use, and more simple kind of drums. Then we also had a real bass, and then the piano sounds more realistic. And of course, a simple filter sweep. So it kept it super, super simple with this one. Remember, I only had an hour to do each one of these, but the fourth one is where we're going to go all in. So stick around for that. Speaking of, we got this interesting synth right here. He loves the synths, so we try to add one. But I really wanted simplicity to be the key here. Because of course, on the opposite, this one's going to be simple. So that one, I just wanted to sound like I was just having fun, just playing around. Now we get into the big boy. Now we get to Dewitty. So basically I combined every element and more. So this is probably going to turn into a full song eventually. I'll go ahead and walk through it. So in the intro, we took that same little sample chop, same different EQ risers and filters, filter sweeps, that nice little transition. Then we had some nice hard hitting drums. They changed a little bit. Nice little rim shots there. Change again in the chorus. At the risers, the hi-hat. We've got the woo from the Huang version. Just a little. Of course, we've got all the filter sweeps from Sarah the Instrumentalist. With the Bad Snacks, we took a version, but made a different melody with the same instruments. So the bells, the vibraphone, and fairy sparkle. Yeah, so it's pretty simple there. So that's just the melody. That's going to be the highs. Then we've got this nice little other thing that I added. Some nice little rhythm. It's probably like the mid highs. Some ambience. Nice little Rhodes. And we basically turn the attack to get it that swell in. Then we have the same thing that I use in the Bad Snacks, both a little bit more effects. For the mid lows, we've got an organ, classic. Of course, some thick chords, those major and minor nines, different stuff like that. Beautiful. And I did change the chords a lot here in the chorus. We used the sample in the verses, and then the chorus was something else. And then of course, different basses. We've got the synth bass, simple, but then complicated. We got a convolver here, go the bridge. So I recorded this piano part right here. So this is piano, this is more of like a Rhodes, and then we added some nice little piano on top. And we did it in different layers and with a bunch of reverb. So no drums here. And then a nice little downlifter. This is everything combined. Here we go. Thanks for watching and subscribing. I have production services you can get down below, and also some free guides just for watching this video. You can watch this next, and I'll see you there.